Guys, we have official wardrobe, I guess, uniform, outfit combo for week 1 of the season versus the Cleveland Browns. And this is the combo: white jersey, white pants, black socks, and of course, yes, we are going to, as many of you guys told me down below in the comment section, the mistake by the lake. Interesting. Anyway, though, let's go ahead and talk about a history lesson about these uniforms. Cincinnati Bengals will wear the white jerseys, white pants, and black socks. The Bengals are hoping to win in Cleveland for the first time since 2017. Yeah, Cleveland, you give us a lot of issues. But you know what? Times have changed. This is a new team. This is a Super Bowl era this year. Super Bowl roster. I say the gifted team, but the miracle team, I guess you could say, because they're going to bring a trophy home to the Queen City. They're 8-2 in this uniform, including a comeback win over the Saints last season. 8-2 with this uniform, guys. So talk about it, man. 8-2 with this uniform. And now if I go ahead and bring up the what's called uniforms for this year, just to kind of give a refresher course of everything. Let me actually move this over here. This is what we have for this upcoming season. So, starting off right away, the different uniforms we have, obviously, are primary white. We have primary blacks. We have white Bengal and alternate orange. So, obviously, yes, week 1, we're going to be wearing our primary white uniforms, which are the ones you just saw. And keep in mind, we're going to be using them in the Browns game, which I think we can win that game in all honesty. So, 9-2 with those unis. We'll be using them in the week 4 game versus Tennessee. Another game I think we can easily win. So that'll be, what, 10-2. Cardinals game. Ain't no Kyler Murray, bro. Ain't no Kyler Murray. I think we can win that game 11-2. 49ers game's going to be tough, okay? I ain't going to lie to you. 49ers game's going to be tough. Because, again, keep in mind, we are coming off a bye week, which I think a lot of people are not realizing that we're coming off our bye week before we play the 49ers. So, while, yes, it's going to be a tough game because they have a great defense, at that time, Nick Bosa will be back. At that time, Brock Purdy will either be Brock Purdy or he'll be Glock Purdy, right? He'll be one of the two. He'll be really good or really bad, I feel like. But anyway, though, by that time, we're coming off a bye week. I feel like we're going to be confident. We're going to be good. We're going to feel good. If we win that game, man, 11-2, and then we got to play the Ravens. And that's a short week we got to play them on in, of course, Baltimore on a Thursday night game. That might be our first loss when it comes to the white unis. First loss since, what? Second, actually, this will be our third technical loss. Third technical loss in a while, right? So, maybe 11-3 right there. I think we beat the Steelers 12-3, and then we beat the Chiefs, obviously, in Burrowhead 13-3. So, I think we can finish the season off 13-3 in these white unis. I hope better, though. I would love to beat the Ravens in Baltimore. I would love to, again, beat the 49ers here in San Francisco. The only thing I will say that's so interesting is we host the Seahawks at home, right? Then we go to bye week, and then we go across the country to play the 49ers, and then we go back across the country to come back home to play the Bills. That is going to be a crazy, crazy, crazy back and forth trip right there for us. I hope it works out. I hope it works out when it comes to players don't feel like jet lagged or feel like overwhelmed for that. Because again, listen, I know the football players, but they're human beings too, okay? There are a lot of times, and I do this myself too, so I'm not going to just put blame on everyone else. But there's a lot of times where I'm realizing on Twitter and like social media when I'm reading, it's like, I hear all like, oh, blah, 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 this, football player that, football player this. And then I'm realizing, I'm like, I don't think people realize that football players are actually humans. Like, and it's like in this mentality, I guess, because you see them on TV and they're entertainers and they're sports players and they're making millions of dollars. We get this mentality where it's like, nope, you're not me. You're not human. Like, humans, we work 9-to-5 jobs. Humans, we go out there and we, bust our butt all day, come home, 401k loan. That's like the most human thing I can think of right now. Pay our taxes. right? And then like that's like what we think about when we think about like, you know, us. But then football players like, oh yeah, you get to play a child's game, get paid millions of dollars. So, but yeah, there's still humans too. They still gotta deal with stuff when it comes to like jet lag and all that kind of stuff. But I think we'll be fine because how we work, we always figure it out, guys. But definitely tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I can't wait to wear the white tiger uniforms. I love those uniforms. White Bengal. I keep wearing white tiger. White Bengal unis. I freaking love those unis. I'll see you guys in the next one, though. Peace out.